Well, the sun has set over the Tri-Cities just a few short minutes ago, but hey, at least it means that it's almost 6:15 and the sun's setting. So the days are getting longer, the sun angle is getting higher, and that means that it makes it a lot easier for us to warm up after deep cold temperatures. 13 degrees right now in Grand Island, that's above zero, 14 in Hastings, 12 in Kearney, and 15 right now in O'Neill. We still have all this snow on the ground, so even though we are increasing that sun angle, it's still going to reflect a lot of the heat that we're going to get over the next couple of days if we can get rid of the clouds that we've got around the area. National picture of satellite and radar. Certainly still an impressive air mass that we've got across the majority of the country right now, bringing another round of heavy snow across the deep south. It's rare for them to see this much snow, more rare for it to be in two systems, but even some places in Louisiana around Lafayette had some glazing of ice earlier today, so that can cause issues on the power grid for them as well, just from the ice on the power lines. Winter storm warnings from southern Texas all the way through the mid-Atlantic states, and then on the other side of that system where it's actually warm, the southeast, of course, they're looking at flooding conditions there across much of Georgia into South and North Carolina as well. So a lot of moisture with that. Fortunately, we're not talking about any more moisture for our 7-day forecast in the form of rain or snow, but we might still see just a little bit of flurry activity. It's not going to amount to much. At this point in the season, if we get a dusting of snow, it doesn't really matter to us, at least here. So not going to be seeing a whole lot, but again, just maybe a couple of chances there Saturday into Sunday, and maybe just a little bit more on Friday as well. But lows in the single digits for one last day on Friday morning. Lows tonight also down into that cold range. Then we're getting back up into the 10s, 20s, and 30s even for our lows. Into next week, those highs getting back above freezing, starting to melt down. Probably going to cause some issues with some fog as well. Looking at 24-hour temperature change, now that we're in the evening, temperatures are cooling down, so we're not quite as far as we were from yesterday. But through the day, some places getting close to 20 degrees warmer than they were yesterday afternoon. Temperatures right now in the lower teens to mid-teens here for the Tri-Cities area, 22 degrees up in Thedford and 20 in Valentine. So warmer temperatures out towards the west. They're seeing a little bit more of a return from the south, warming temperatures for them, maybe a few more parts in the clouds. As the cold air begins to progress towards the east, that'll start to warm us up from the west to the east. But we do still have a little bit of a light breeze out there. Not much, but still enough to bring the wind chill down back to the single digits since it is still cold, despite the fact that we have warmed up almost 40 degrees from yesterday morning in some places. It's still pretty chilly out there. Satellite and radar, we've got a few clouds out there, and like I said, we've got a few flurries, but they're really not much of anything, and it's a very powdery snow, so it does stack up pretty easily, but once you step on it, it goes right away. Looking at Futurecast now, we'll see another couple rounds of those flurries just here and there intermittently through the state as we head for the next couple of days. So we can see here Thursday evening showing up on Futurecast as a couple flurries. Again, the positioning isn't necessarily precise, but we could still see some across central Nebraska. Friday evening, it looks like the same thing. Another couple of waves of some light flurries in the forecast. As we head overnight tonight, temperatures will be dropping down into the single digits, either side of zero from the Tri-Cities, cooler to the east, a little warmer to the west, and then in the afternoon, back into the 20s. Spencer?